Good evening, everyone. It is I, the Colonel, live from Hawthorne, here in Melbourne. Excuse me. What you're looking at live at the moment. Dickie Nee is on. Hello, Dickie Nee. Dickie Nee sent a request to be in the video. No, your request has been denied. I have bigger problems to deal with. Hello to great aunt, great Greta. Hi, Greta. Sam is on. Hi, Sam. Owen Drennan is on. Juan is on. No, man, there's no one here. Yes, you're here. Now, I've just been informed by a viewer of, if you tuned in, it's new arrivals, or more commonly known now as axes and slabs. Juan waves. Hello, Juan. Hello, Owen. And I've been told, I just got a picture of a beer can sent to me. And now I'm a beer influencer. Is that a good thing? Most of those young influencers are probably not beer influencers. So maybe I have a niche. Anyway, I'm going to show you something. Look down into that can. Do you see that? It's icy. What happens when you put beers in a fridge and they go a bit icy? When you open them, they just keep pouring out of the top. So I've lost half of my can of beer to an ice flow. Anyway, I'm trying to warm it up by the fire. The knockouts are on. Hello, knockouts. Are you in Europe or are you Australian? Where are you? Where are you, knockouts? I'm just talking about beer and how I froze the can of beer, and then when I opened it, it kind of went everywhere. So I couldn't start my nightly broadcast properly. Johnny is on. Hello, Johnny. All right, welcome to Axes and Slabs, or new arrivals. It's turning into a bit of a nightly show now. ESB, Extra Special Bitter, is the brew of the day from Cubby House as in Haus, brewing in Ballarat. I think I had one of these the other day. Good old Ballarat. Someone says the Knockout Swedish band. Swedish band in Oz? Are you touring? Are you here? How long have you been here? Hello in Swedish. All right. So I'm upstairs, as you can see. Samuel Bursky's on. Samuel Brewski. I'm upstairs, as you can see, and it's getting a bit ridiculous in here. But what I want to show you is downstairs. But I've started upstairs. And if you just joined, I had a bit of a beer emergency. I froze the beer, and then I opened the beer, and it kind of went everywhere. Anyway, if you can't join us here in Melbourne in person and come and visit, we can see this is level 1. Level 2. Samuel Brewski says, haha, g'day, Colonel. G'day, Mr. Brewski. Change your name. All right, let's get on with it. Down we go. Down we go. Should I go through some things I did yesterday? No. We'll continue on. We'll do the usual. Should we do a usual little celebrity? Let's say celebrity of the day. Who will it be? Who's that man there? He likes things gold. He's still rocking. He's an Aussie. Who could it be? I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while. He probably got annoyed with me asking him for interviews for about 20 years, but that's okay. We can get over that. So we're down on level 1. Who else? Patrick Ryan music is on. Hello, Patrick. Spray. Mr. Spray. Little Benson. Hello, Benson. Wasn't sure if you were still alive or dead, but you're obviously alive. We're down on level 1. Who else? The Fish Experiment is on. The Fish Experiment? I drink to that. Oh my God, frozen beer. If you missed the first half of the broadcast, we had a beer accident where I froze the beer, then I opened the beer, then I lost half of the beer in an icy flow. Okay, icy flow. Welcome. We're down on level 1. It's the street level. I'm down with the people. I don't normally like to hang out with the people, but I'm here today. Hello, people. Hello, Colonel. How are you? Oh, very well. I'm going to put this Icy Flow beer on someone's expensive amp that I'm selling for them. Okay, let's go. Which one will we do first? Mick Bono is on. Bono. Hello, Bono. And there's a lady with a lot of clothes there. Okay, we're going to do this. It says Gretsch. And what sort of Gretsch is it? It says James Grimm, Woodcutters Band. Have you seen the Woodcutters here in Melbourne? Let's open the case and have a look at what it... Ooh, look at that. You know what this is? This is a Rich Robinson signature Gretsch. It's not the custom shop one, though. Well, let's not get carried away. The fish experiment says, open some cases. Cases of beer, Mr. Fish, or cases of guitars? Both. That's why it's called Axes and Slabs. This is a Rich Robinson. It's not the custom shop one. It's fairly recent, though. And I've never had one before, so this will be appearing on the website shortly. Here at the home of frozen beer. New Zealand jokes. Frozen beers. And guitars. Some guitars. All right, we turn to couch B. Greta is on. Hello, Greta. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to you also, Greta. Thank you for watching. Okay, it's got Where's my beer? Jesus. See how easily distracted I am? Look at that. It's all icy. Oh. Message to players. If you're going to have 8 or 9 of these... Oh, hello, madam. Hello there. If you're going to have 8 or 9 of these after work and drive home, don't make them icy and lose half of it. Huge mistake. Huge mistake on my part. I'd fire someone who did that if they worked for me. Here's your beer, Colonel. What the... Get out. Get out. Okay, Gibson Custom. Ooh, that's fancy. That's fancy, Pancy. Don't you close on me. Don't you close on me. Okay, Coupe de Ville is on. Hello, Coupe de Ville. Welcome. This is Fancy Pancy. We haven't had a good custom shop Gibson in a while, but this is a good one. It's a 57 VOS Les Paul. Those tuners look a little... Those tuners been... What the hell's going on? Hang on. One moment. Those tuners look like they've been replaced. Have they? That looks a little odd. I'm not 100% on that. I might have to... This smells like Gibson. Oh my goodness. Does it come with paperwork? Should we have a look? It looks correct. Okay. May need further investigation, because those tuners look a little bit too fancy to be on this guitar. Well, anyway, there you have it. It's got strap locks on for the strap buttons as well. What's going on? What are people getting up to these days? Who else is on? Guitar Steve is on. Ars Logic. Oh, Artie Logic. Art Logic or Ars? I'm not sure, sir. Excuse me, or madam, if I've quoted you incorrectly. What I'm going to do here, we're going to do a case. The case of the case investigation. We're going to see if this guitar, which has just come in, is a 57 Black Beauty. We're going to see if it comes with anything. Let's have a look. It does. It comes with an original packing tag. And it comes with stuff. Let's see if that actually matches up. What does that say there? 771-113. All right, let's have a look. Let's go. Come over here, buddy. Come over here to your Colonel, your Uncle Colonel. Sit on Colonel's lap. All right, that does look right. All right, cool. Right, we've got one. Custom shop, 57, Les Paul VOS, and a Rich Robinson Gretsch. All here on Axes and Slabs. Well, it's that time again. I have to go. Appjet is on. Gerard Mooney, any brew recommendations, Colonel? Well, I have a big announcement to make, because someone who watches the show, Axes and Slabs, just sent me a picture of a beer can. And they said, Colonel, you're a beer influencer. And I said, too right. I do. My recommendation tonight is it's extra special bitter from Cubby House, as in a German sort of Haus brewing in home of the shallow grave, home of the missing mummy, Ballarat. Sorry about that, folks. I'm getting a bit carried away. Mama, oh dear, Ballarat. Ballarat it doesn't surprise me though. Has anyone, hands up, have you been to Ballarat? Man, it has murder written all over it every time I'm there. All right, say goodbye to all the Ballarat viewers. Bye. Okay, it's time to get out of here. I highly recommend Ibisu is on. Hello, Ibisu. Ibisu. Where do I know you from? Let me see. Who else is on? Mark Evans is on. I love Mark Evans. And 71 Strummer is on. I think I'm going to go, or should I go up to level 2 one last time? I don't know. What do you think? Nah, I might get out of here. Let me see. We've got some people on. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to go. If you've just tuned in, you missed it. We've got a 57 Les Paul Custom, which has come in. It's this one. I was just checking this. I don't know. Hang on. I'll grab it. Wait a second. You've missed all the excitement. My beer exploded because it was icy. I froze my beer. Oh, gee, that's actually pretty good. That's not too heavy. Custom Shop 57 VOS, Lester Paulus, and a Rich Robinson Gretsch over here. Level 2, says Gerard Maloney. All right, cool. We'll do it. I'll do it for you. For you and all the Irish viewers out there. Hello, lady walking your dog. Hello. Good evening. All right, let's go. Level 2. I'm going to do it. And then I have to get out of here. I've got to catch the train tonight. Oh, God. Can't stand catching the train with all those blues lawyers. Oh, no, wait a second. There's blues lawyers on my train. Okay. One more celebrity spot since we're here. I'll give you a clue. That's the man in the red top, is a drummer. A very famous Australian drummer. Who is it? Who is it? Who do you think it is? Right. In the, Greta says, cheers all. Cheers, Greta. Oh, boy. Who is that drummer? Who's that famous Australian drummer? All right. We're up top. We're going to do a wrap up. Let's go into this room because it's packed. Serial killer. No, he's not from Ballarat. Ballarat has some killers. Oh my God. I don't even know where to start. Sorry, folks. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to quickly do some stuff. Let's do some old stuff. We got a telly. That's old. It's 1969. We've got a double cut junior. That's old. It's 1958. We've got a 1971 telly. That's old too. That's a 64 parts caster Strat. Okay, we've got that. We've got a 65 Jaguar. Yeah, that's right here. Oh, my viewers are dropping off. Oh, Jared, I should have just left it at level 1. We've got a 65 ES175. We've got a 72 bass. We've got a 70. You know how it goes. Oh, and we've got a super clean 68 Firebird. It's unbelievable. All right, folks, viewership is dropping. I've overstepped my time limit, and it is with that I say happy beer day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I've influenced your beer purchase for Ross Wilson official is on. Hello, Ross Wilson. Oh my God. I've got one for you, Ross Wilson. Are you ready? Okay, we're up on level 2. Welcome, Ross Wilson. It's a new arrivals show. Some people call it Axes and Slabs. But anyway, I've got something that Mr. Wilson may know. And this bass over here, to my right, that is Glenn Wheatley's bass. His lovely wife, Gaynor, came in and dropped that off. His son contacted me and said, can you sell my dad's bass? And I said, your dad better have been Glenn Wheatley or it's a firm no. And luckily it was. There you go. How about that? Trav Munro says, that Ballarat ESB, yes, that one is gold. I agree. It's pretty good. And again, a message to all the youth watching. if you can't have 10 of these and drive home. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But you could have 9 and just drive a bit quicker. All right, folks, it's time to get out of here. Thank you, Ross Wilson. Is Aaron still playing guitar for you, Mr. Wilson? Young Aaron Shrembry? Ah, he's a lovely young man. Played with Rene Gayer and survived. How about that? Did you know that? He played with Rene Gayer and barely got out alive. It was very close. Trav Munro, Gerard, thank you. Thanks, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get out of here. We have to close it up. If you're in town, if you're in Melbourne, we're in Hawthorne now. We left South Melbourne. I got sort of fed up with all the shooting and stuff, and I've moved to a very old part of Hawthorne here on Auburn Road. Come and see us. All right, it's time to leave. Bye, everyone.